This is Jane Lofton. I'm going to show you how you can use Flickr to find Creative Commons licensed images. Flickr is my favorite site when I'm looking for images to use on websites, blogs, presentations, and so on, because there's so much Creative Commons licensed material on it. And it's also a great place to upload your own images. And when you do so, do consider assigning a Creative Commons license to them so that other people can take advantage of them for their own creativity. So how we're going to get started, you go to flickr.com, and as you can see, I'm already here. And if you come over here, you can see that I'm logged in because that's my avatar, but you don't need to have an account in order to search. And of course, here's the search box, but actually I'm not going to type anything in it just yet. I'm going to click on the magnifying glass. And that's going to display an advanced search option. If you forget and you type something in, that's okay. The advanced search will come up and then you can click it at that time. And that's going to take me to an advanced search screen. And I'm looking for an image of Athens in Greece that I'm going to use as a background in a read poster. So I'm going to try just putting in Athens. And then I'm going to scroll down where you see Creative Commons, and I'm going to click on Only Search Within Creative Commons Licensed Content. And this part is really important to remember to do this advanced search and to check that box, because Flickr has a lot of Creative Commons licensed material, but a lot of it is copyrighted, and if you want to make sure you're limiting it to Creative Commons, you have to come here and do this. Also, I am going to be modifying it, so I'm going to check this box. I'm not going to be using it commercially, so I don't need to limit it to free to use commercially. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on search. And it's going to come back with a selection of images. And notice up here it shows that I've limited it to Creative Commons. If you forget whether you have, it will show you there. And I can start scrolling through and seeing what's here and seeing if I like something. Obviously, if I'm not happy with the results, I might need to modify my search terms, but actually I like this one right here. So if you see an image you're interested in, you click on it, and that will bring up a larger size and also give you information about who uploaded the image. This was done by Pete Russo. And this little icon I is selected. If it's not, you can click on it to select it, and when that's selected, it will show you the basic licensing. And notice it says it has a CC, which means Creative Commons, but also it says some rights reserved. And whenever you see some rights reserved, that tells you that it's Creative Commons. However, I want to confirm the full license, and in order to do that, I need to click on this little icon with the 3 dots for more actions. And actually the action I want to take is download/all sizes. And that will take me to a screen that will allow me to do 2 things. 1, to confirm the licensing, and 2, to download the image. And you'll see here it shows me the details of the license. It's licensed for attribution, which all Creative Commons licensed material is. That means I need to give credit to where it came from. It's non-commercial. That's okay with me because I'm not using it commercially. And share alike. That means if I use it, I need to use the same license. I can't decide that I'm going to limit mine to more or less than the image was originally. And that's okay with me. And now I'm going to choose a size. I'm going to go with this medium size. I think that will be big enough for me. And then I can either click here or I can right click on the image itself and save image as, and that will bring up my Finder box, and I'm going to give it the name Athens, and I'm going to save it. So now I have my image saved so that I can use it, but there's one more thing I need to do. I need the URL for the credit, and there is a URL up here, but that's for the size, so I don't really want that one. So I'm going to go back to the initial screen. I had to go back twice because I'd selected the size. And on here you'll see this icon. If I click on this icon, there are options for various types of sharing. And if I click on the little link icon, that gives me the hyperlink that would bring me to this page. And what I'm going to do is copy that into my clipboard, and then I will use that URL along with my image when I use it so that I'm giving proper credit, and someone could come back here and see that it was done by Pete Russo. I normally also put the creator's name, but at minimum you want that URL link. So I hope that you will take advantage of Flickr for finding wonderful Creative Commons material. Thanks for listening.